So guys, before we get started, don't forget we do have that amazing discount code thanks to Tier 0 Games going on right now. And all you have to do is put in ZWGames5 to get 5% discount on your total order at tier0games.com. The links will be in the description below. What's up YouTube, Dale here from Z4 Games, bringing you a brand new 6 Samurai loop combo, or partly new, partly old, using the brand new card that we get tomorrow, Battle Shogun of the 6 Samurai. Now this is a link to that comes out in Chaos Impact Special Editions, and this actually allows you to search this bad boy here, Gateway of the 6. So, before we get started, please like, comment, subscribe, share, so you do not miss out on anything. We will have a pure 6 Sam and a true King 6 Sam profile come out for you, and hopefully some duels at the weekend and test hands as well. Now, massive shout out goes to Michael, who provided me with this combo, as this is resolving around more of the pure 6 Sam build, which is his personal build as well. And it uses a bit of the old with a bit of the new. And this combo with 3 cards allows you to pretty much loop the game should you wish, or ultimately build your board as high as you possibly can. I will show you the base minimum of what you need and what you can get, and then we can go from there. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can see the full board. There we go, just move the mat around a little bit. And now I'm going to show you exactly what you need for the combo. So for the combo, you need Kageki or any form of warrior extender. So you need a warrior that will either special summon itself to go off the board. So if you do open up another 6 Sam and a Kazan, you have the ability to do the same. You've also got smoke signals to search out your Kageki. So ideally you need smoke signal and another 6 Sam, and then you need any 6 Samurai card that can hold Bushido counters. Ideally you want them to be unlimited, so you're looking at Temple, Dojo or Gateway itself. And if you open up Gateway, you just search out something like United or Dojo to help you maintain your tokens or your counters. We're going to go with Dojo in this example because all you really need to do is stack your tokens on it, and we'll go with Kageki and Kizaru. Now we're not going to use the search of Kizaru because obviously that is a change to the combo, so we're just going to act as if this is any warrior or 6 Sam monster. So the idea is you would normal summon Kageki or your extender, and then special summon Kizaru or vice versa. Sorry, before you do that, I always forget this. Activate your token, so whether it be Temple or Dojo, activate that first, because then what you want to do is normal this, special summon this, and get yourself 2 counters. Now ideally 6 Sams is what you want off the 2 rather than the warrior extender, but because it gets you more counters, and that's what you want to aim to do. You then link these 2 together, and you go into your Isolde of the 2 Tails. You then use Isolde's effect to discard from your deck or send from your deck to the graveyard your Divine Phoenix Blade, which will then allow you to special summon your Fuma. That then puts Dojo up to 3. Then what you want to do is you want to banish your 2 warriors in the graveyard and add Divine Sword back to your hand. So you have discard fodder for the brand new Shogun. You're then going to link your Isolde with your Fuma to bring out your Shogun, because Shogun only requires a 6 Samurai monster and a warrior monster, so Isolde is an acceptable target. This will then put Dojo up to 4. You then use his effect to discard the Divine Sword and add yourself the magical Gateway. You're then going to play the Gateway. Gateway's effect to remove 4 counters off of the Dojo to search out your Kazan. You're then going to special on Kazan, and it's important that it goes to a zone that the Battle Shogun points to, because only then does the Battle Shogun actually gain counters, which is a bit disappointing, but it's kind of how it works. So you get 1 there, 2 there, and where are you? 1 on there. You then use Gateway's effect again to remove 4 counters and search yourself out another Kizan. You then special summon this Kizan, and the process kind of repeats itself by giving you a token, 2 tokens there, 1 token there, and 1 token there. Now what you can do is you can link these 2 together, making them into a second Battle Shogun. Obviously I don't have a second Battle Shogun in Japanese right now, but you make this a second Battle Shogun, and then what that will ultimately do is put Dojo up to 2, this up to 4, and this up to 2. You then remove 4 counters from anywhere on the field, search out your Grandmaster, special summon your Grandmaster, putting this up to 2, this up to 3, and your Dojo up to 3. You then use Gateway's effect again, remove 3 from this one definitely, and then 1 from the Dojo. So put this down to 2, and add a Kizan back to your hand. You then special summon the Kizan, putting this up to 3, putting this up to 4, and then you link all 4 of these together and go into your Saruja Skuldred. You then use the effect of Gateway again to remove 4. Let's remove 4 from there, it's just easier to mess around. And you search yourself out the husband and wife. So one of the husband, one of the wife, one of each, one of anyone, so it doesn't matter which one you do. So an idea what you want to do. Saruja's effect, special summon one of them, whether it be the fire or the water. Dojo then goes up to 4. Gateway then goes up to 2. Gateway then remove 4. Search out the other one. Special summon itself down. Goes up to 1. Goes up to 4. Remove 4. Search out. I believe this one is important. Let me just double check. So this is off Michael's list, so I want to make sure I get the end kind of right, and you'll see where this pretty much goes from here. 2 seconds. I believe it is you search out another one of the water. And then you special summon down this water, putting this to 2. Oh, hello. And this goes up to 2. And then what you want to do is you want to use Mizuho's effect to tribute the Shuinai. Mizuho will then pop itself, and you then use the Shuinai's effect to add back the Mizuho. And then you can start looping, so then this starts gaining its counter, so this goes back up to 4. This goes back up to 3. You now got 7 tokens, so you can then revive a 6 sound from the grave, special summon it, pop pop, add it back to hand, and you just start basically stacking your counters until you feel that you've got enough counters on your board. And then what you ultimately then do is start taking off all your counters, bring back your Kazans, bring back your Shunais, and you can start going into rank 3 plays if you want to. You can start going into rank 4 plays. If you can get a tuner on board, so if you finally then want to use Dojo, get a tuner on board, you can go into like a Nat Beast or Shien. And the loop is just continuous from here, as long as you don't get called by the grave, which at this point it's during your turn, so you shouldn't be doing it, unless they bell you or ash you at the very early point of getting Gateway. Then you're in a very, very good position, because as you can kind of see, the ways this would work is, let's say we remove 4, you add back this, you special summon this, this goes up to 2, this goes up to 4, again effect, pop pop. Add the fire back. Special summon goes up to 4. This goes up to 2. Oh, sorry, it goes up to 5. I believe it's now on. And then you remove 4. So the only time you need to remove from this is to add the water back. So then special summon the water, which then puts this back to 2. So it's a very, very slow process, because then ideally what you're doing is you're going pop pop. Add the red back for free, play this for free. So you're just getting free tokens for free, basically, at certain points. There we go. And then you remove to add, and then so you're just gaining like 1 token a time during this loop of how it goes. And then once you've kind of stacked up enough, and you're like, let's just say we've got 12 tokens, just as an example. Once you've stacked up enough, and you special summon this one back down, let's put this over there. You can then remove, let's say we remove all 12, and that's all 12. We're going to add more anyway, but we add back the 2 Kazans. You can even add back the Grandmaster from your graveyard. That's 3 special summons. You can search out the final Kazan from your deck. If you wanted to, you could search out the other waters and the other fires as well. And then you just get to go special, special, overlay, make a rank 4, make a rank 3. And then you could make another link to extend even further, and then you can keep adding back. And as long as there's 6 Sams, you make the 6 Sam, you're going to add more tokens. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. So it's degenerate. It's a little bit silly, but That is just the ability of Gateway as it is, and Gateway as it is now, with the fact that we now have link monsters to basically clear your board off to allow you to do additional plays. And then, of course, the ability to search Gateway. So, for those of us hoping Gateway comes back to free in the TCG, I highly, highly doubt it. Should it happen, then I feel the Shogun's relativeness in the TCG gets a little bit less, in my opinion, because ultimately it's not that required anymore. The main reason that it's so good in the TCG, or everyone in the TCG loves it, is because it does search you out that one Gateway copy that we currently have. Anyway, I hope this combo kind of helped. I hope it gives you a bit of an insight of what 6 Sams can do. Ideally, if you want to be stopping the combo, you stop this guy going off. So any search that it does, you get rid of it and stop it right there and then. And, you know, you're pretty much good to go from there as soon as you've ashed that or stopped that in some way or form. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. And until next time, guys, as always, happy dueling.